Hello and good evening, viewers. Very warm welcome to Have Your Say Club presents The Reading Ravens, a show where we talk to our club members about the book that they have read. The book which we are going to talk today is I Have a Dream, written by Miss Rashmi Bansal. And the guest who's going to talk about the book is a very dear member of our club. He is a thorough gentleman, Mr. Mudit Mathur. Mudit ji, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Vidit, and good evening to HYS family.
So, sir, before we start our interesting conversation today about this book, I Have a Dream. If you could share something about yourself, your work, so that our viewers get to know more about you.
I will start with my name first. My name is Mudit, which means somebody who tries to remain happy all the time. So I do try, and at times I am happy, but not all days are the same for you.
Correct.
It's part and parcel of our life, but I keep on enjoying and keep on doing my job. Coming to my professional side, I've been into banking and financial services for 26 years and 5 days to be very precise. Uh, I did my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya Jaipur, did my graduation and post graduation from Rajasthan University. And while I was in my job, I did my executive course MBA from Institute of Rural Management, Jaipur. Coming to my family, my father is retired Director General, Geological Survey of India, Central Government Services. Mother is a housewife. Wife is teaching in Ryan International, Jaipur. My son is into second year of engineering. He's into computer science. And daughter is studying in class 8th. This is all about me. Me and
Great,
my family, of course.
great. Thank you so much, sir. Now we know more about you, but now let's get start with our the main purpose of talking about the book. I Have a Dream. The title itself, sir, looks like a political title, like a politician saying, "I have a dream." So, what was your reason to pick up this book? What was your reason to read this book? Did title excite you, or some other reasons?
Yes, of course, because we all dream. So that I could very easily relate to it that yes, I also carry a bit of a dream. The book is talking about dreams. So that was the first connection. Secondly, and when I read about the author, highly learned personality, economics graduate from Sophia College, then Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, not into corporate life. She chose something which she was comfortable with, she was passionate about. She is mentor also. So these are the couple of things which attracted me. And then when I was flipping through the pages, I read a bit content also about Akshay Patra, what Akshay Patra is all about, how Mr. Arvind Kejriwal revolutionized something. So these were a couple of chapters which attracted me. The name attracted me. The author also attracted me. These are the things.
It means you could see all those things which are around in that book. We see in television, or once we pass on, we see Akshay Patra. So these things which visualize daily. When you saw that in book, that made you pick up that book. It's a sound reasoning, sir, indeed. So what this book is all about, if in a nutshell, if you are to say, I have a dream.
Well, this book talks about some social enterprises where they are where they were able to revolutionize the entire society. Profit was definitely not on their mind. Society was of paramount importance to them. Revenue generation was something which they focused. And interestingly, most of the characters in of this book are highly educated. Somebody from IIT, somebody from IIMs, yet they chose a different path and they were quite successful. So this book basically focuses on 20 social entrepreneurs. We heard about corporate entrepreneurs, we talk about profit maximization, but here society is the most important element.
So, as author also says that this book contains 20 stories of idealist people, those who chose entrepreneurial way to bring about change in the society.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, is the entrepreneurship or the way an entrepreneur think is really important to bring about change in the society? Can't we do without that? That's what this book meant to say.
Yes, I think basically, if you go through the book, it is divided into three parts. The first is the rainmakers, people who, where, as I said, that the focus was definitely not profit. It was revenue plus society change in society. So I'll just quote an example of Mr. Bindeshwari Pathak, who thought of Sulabh International. Well, generally, as a layman, at least I could have never thought of bringing about such change. But something happened in his life. I will just elaborate it.
Sure, please.
In his childhood, and his grandmother forced him to eat cow dung, drink urine, just because he touched an untouchable. Just think of it with it. Some 20, say 40 or 50 years back, that was the case. That too in Bihar, one of the most backward states. So that child thought of it at that point of time, and then he started the Solar International, which is actually international. Mr. Anand Kumar, Super 30, he could have minted money like anything, even today. But then he chose people who had nothing, people whose parents were either laborers or they were working somewhere, they had no means to education. He took the charge. So this is all about this book is all about such changes that we usually don't experience. We experience it quite later in our life. So this is called the rainmakers. The second portion is the change makers. Change maker is someone who has gone all alone to bring about a change. Say I will quote Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. UPSC exam he cleared. He was an Indian Revenue Services officer. He started Parivartan. That the Parivartan means corruption in this department. Somebody who's on the seat is talking about corruption, and that too in his own department. I I can't think of it. When you are part and parcel of that, how could you go
Absolutely.
against them? But yet
Very,
he
very.
did it. He did it. And I think even today the people of Delhi love him.
They do.
That's that's the thing. That's how the changes have been brought.
I
And the
mean,
last
they took charge on their own. They did not wait
they
for
took
people to
they
come by
yes, of
and to
course, yes,
get into
yes,
a
yes.
movement. So they thought of
वो
it and
कहते हैं
they
वो
moved alone.
करेक्ट वो कहते हैं ना मैं तो अकेले ही चला था कार में बनता चला गया तो ये स्टोरीज कुछ उस तरह की हैं.
Okay. So these are
Then
the change makers.
these are the change makers, and the last is the spiritual capitalist. It's very interesting. Spiritual capitalist.
Yes, in the term itself is
Spiritual
spirituality and capitalism. How
capitalist.
they go hand in hand.
How they yeah. So now these people, I mean, profit revenue is not on their agenda. They think only of an individual or they think of the society. Say Mr. Madhu Pandit Dasa of Akshay Patra. Again, I think he's an IIT graduate, if I remember correctly. But then he started Akshay Patra providing a meal a day or maybe two meals a day to the underprivileged kids or the families. What I have observed over a period of time that you too must have read in newspapers that there are a lot of dropouts from school. The
Yes.
primary reason is that their parents are unable to afford meals. So they want their kids to drop out of the school and help them in their business or whatever job they are doing. So that the entire family earns a decent amount to have at least meal for a day
For a
or
day.
meal for a day or two, something of that sort. Akshay Patra is trying to reverse that concept. What they're trying is that they want the kids to stay in school, they will provide the meal, and they are highly successful. I mean, providing some crores and 2 crores of meals
every day.
It requires lot of, lot of strength and lot of courage, and of
Indeed,
course
indeed.
participation.
Participation.
Society participation is very important. So you have to think on those lines, and then you can move ahead. You can, if you are unable to move ahead, you can at least extend your support to them.
It means the book is talking about 20 idealist individuals who serve the underprivileged in our society by using their skills of education and perhaps management, and they thought like an entrepreneur and brought about change in the society which is visible at the ground also. And then author categorized them into three categories: the rainmakers, the change makers, and the social capitalist.
Spiritual capitalist.
Spiritual capitalist. Wow, great. So, out of, could you please name few stories? There are 20 stories. You made mentioned couple of names during our
Yes.
conversation so far. Can you name few more from these 20 if you could recall?
I remember Sumita Ghosh. She's running entrepreneur by the name of Ranga Sutra. His husband, Sanjay Ghosh, was an, if I remember correctly, IRMA graduate. In the later part of 1998, if I remember, he was gunned down by Ulfa activist in Assam.
Oh,
So Sumita on her own is buying crafts and all these things from villages and is retailing it through Fab India, which is
oh
a very
yes,
well known brand.
indeed, indeed, indeed.
So again, with it, you are all alone, and yet you have that determination to succeed. Is what is which is so inspiring and so motivational.
Mm,
Again, I will come back to Super 30,
mm.
Anand Kumar. You must have watched the
The
movie as
movie
well.
also, yes.
So, just think of it that a son of a labor is cracking IIT, and not one and two. The entire batch is cracking IITs, and not for a year or two. For last so many years, they're doing it successfully.
Successful.
So, I mean, it brings about something in me and to others also. What actually is happening? How come these people are so successful? In fact, we are talking only about success, about their failures, what's what all obstacles they faced during their course of time. That is what is to be learned. Anand Kumar again is from Bihar, and
Mm.
even today there are people who are after his life, yet he is doing his job.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
They
we
are
hear
the real heroes. It means
they're the real
they are the
heroes.
ones who you should follow, should pursue, should learn from them.
Yes, yes.
So out of these 20 interesting, I would say inspirational stories, which one or two is very close to your heart? You like most?
This is a tough one, in fact. Uh, Look, I've been associated with Akshay Patra, so that's a natural choice for me. Other than that, of course, Super 30. Then Mr. Bindeshwari Pathak, Sulabh International. Again, a very, very beautiful story. And if I talk about politician, then of course, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. He is really bringing about some changes, although he's not in good terms with with other politicians.
Yes,
But then that's a part
that's
of
a that's his style of working, perhaps.
style of working. So these are the couple of stories which are close to me.
So, but one very interesting thing you mentioned, that one common thread which is running through all these 20 interesting stories, or I would say inspirational story, is their education background. So that is something which says that education is very important in success. So do you mean to say, or does author means to say that why these people could make it so big because they had a sound educational foundation? Is this the reason?
To an extent, yes, because all these characters, these 20 people, they're highly educated. Highly means they are decently educated to run the show. People from IIT and IIMs or economics or something of some background, I mean, they could have done wonders to their life. Maybe in terms of money, I'm talking absolutely in terms of money. But then they chose their own path. Maybe they were passionate about society. They were passionate about bringing about changes in society. But education has played a very, very important role because they could, I think, clearly see what is their way and how to achieve
Hmm.
that goal.
Yes.
So education has played a very, very important role.
So even if one has a dream, but how to materialize that dream and to reach to its goal in a successful way, I think education is the key. That opens up many gates by default, I think. So, sir, if I am to ask you what lessons or what takeaways you took from the book, then what would be the answer?
As I said in the beginning, I too have a dream. I have a dream to have a company of my own. So this is like a foundation for me. This book is like a foundation because it talks about success. It also talks about the failures. It also talks about the obstacles and how to overcome those obstacles. So this is a very, very important book for me.
Okay. So this book perhaps is acting as a foundation or a blueprint for you to make your dream a big dream or a big reality.
Correct. At least,
So
at least I can dream.
yes, at least it gives you an empowerment so that you can dream, because otherwise with so much of negativity around, at least now people are stopping to dream. So dreaming and keeping your dream alive
Hmm,
and
hmm.
seeing people that those who have lived their dreams and made it big itself is very inspirational. So, sir, final words, your reason why do you want to recommend this book to our viewers?
So this book is all about motivation. We all need motivation, and I firmly believe that every individual is an entrepreneur in some way or the other. You are also doing a job. I am also doing a job, but that job also requires some entrepreneurial skills. Maybe you are doing it on somebody else's behalf, but then at given point of time, those 8, 9, 10 hours that we devote in our office require some kind of entrepreneurial skills. So this is precisely one of the basic reasons that I would like to recommend. Secondly, of course, the author is who is a very, very learned personality. She has penned down it in a very, very beautiful way. The stories are highly motivational. These are basically 3, 4 points that I'm recommending that you please go buy this book and read it.
So, inspiration, motivation, and to develop entrepreneurial mindset. These are the three reasons for which you should go and buy this book and read it. Thank you so much, Mudit sir, for taking out time on today's evening and spending with us and talking about this inspirational book of 20 idealists who use the concepts of management and their entrepreneurial thought made their dreams so big. I hope our viewers liked our interaction and they will learn from the book which they pick, and perhaps who knows, maybe some years down the line we may have 20 more stories, including one yours of I Had a
Of
Dream.
course. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and thank you so much, viewer, for being with us and watching our show. We'll be back next Tuesday with another interesting book with another member of our club. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Vedant. Thanks, HYS family.
Thank you so much, sir.